Now, your Weather Authority forecast with meteorologist Christy Shields.
Happy Monday. We had a fantastic weekend. We are starting our Monday off on the same note, and it's going to be a beautiful week here in central Pennsylvania. So we're clear this morning. However, we are dealing with some patchy fog down to less than a mile in Bedford. We're around 10 miles in Clearfield, but 8 in Punxsutawney and about 7 miles in Huntingdon. So you may come across a little bit of fog, even 5-mile visibility in St. Mary's. But as the morning goes along, we're going to see that fog diminish. Clear conditions for the afternoon and sunshine. So check out this photo Cindy sent in. I love this. You can see the light and the sunshine through the clouds. A gorgeous shot there. So thank you, Cindy. Great news. We're not even going to see clouds like that. If we take a live look into Hollidaysburg, thanks to our Fiore Toyota VW Audi Skynet camera, we are seeing clear conditions, and that's really going to be the case throughout the entire day today. Just a few high clouds will move in by this evening, but it is a cool start because we had clear conditions overnight and also a light wind. So we're at 54 degrees in State College and Du Bois, 52 in Clearfield, 56 right now in Johnstown, and 57 in Altoona. And hour by hour shows those temperatures really soar this morning. By noon, we'll be around 78 degrees, and then we'll be in the mid-80s for the afternoon. Lower humidity today, so it is going to be that nice, pleasant sunshine and warmth. If you want to grill, it's going to be a fantastic night to grill as well. And even tomorrow, 86 by 5 p.m. tomorrow, and 7 p.m. will be around 83. If we see a shower tomorrow, it's going to be mainly in the more early afternoon hours compared to the evening. So tonight, temperatures are going to drop into the upper 50s to lower 60s, mainly clear and comfortable. And future track shows high pressure off to our east. We stay dry. That high moves to our south, but then we have this weakening cold front moving through tomorrow. At this point, it looks like it may just bring some clouds in, but you can see some green popping up here on future track. Cannot rule out a stray shower, so keep that in mind. However, I do think we stay dry with sunshine and just a few passing clouds. This quickly exits the region, so by Wednesday, we're back to sunshine and comfortable conditions. So tomorrow, highs back into the lower to mid-80s. Right where we should be for the middle of July, partly sunny with that stray shower. And then as we head into the rest of the week, we stay dry. Wednesday and Thursday, a lot of sunshine, but you can see those temperatures starting to climb. Wednesday, 84, Thursday, 86. By Friday, we'll have a high of 88 degrees. And then over the weekend, we'll be continuing to see those temperatures in the mid to upper 80s. It'll be a little bit humid and cannot rule out a shower on a Sunday. But overall, great to be on the road this week. So, Casey and Jordan, how's it going out there? Looks like we're having fun.
Yeah, we're having a great time.
Yeah, Bill's telling us about the good old days in 1826 when he was here for the grand opening.
Oh man, that's what it's all about, Jason. We have a lot of fun here on the morning show. 1826 is when Way Fruit Farm first opened up, and we were talking a little bit about that. Take us through a typical day here on the farm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What we do is we start early. You know, normally we're starting here between 6:30 and 7. Because what we like to do is we like to go out and pick fresh produce every morning. So very shortly, very, very shortly, we'll be starting to pick sweet corn every morning. That's how we normally start off our mornings this time of year. So we go out and pick the sweet corn because the only way to eat sweet corn is to pick that day. You know, you can't pick sweet corn 2 days ahead and expect it to be good. It's got to be picked that morning. So that's normally how we start. Then what we move into is whatever the season is right then, and we start picking. So right now what we're doing is we're picking sweet cherries and we're picking blueberries. Those are the two seasons we're in right now. But very shortly, like just sort of like the sweet corn, we're going to be moving into peaches. And that's a huge favorite amongst a lot of folks. We're going to start picking some, possibly even today, just a few. And then what we'll do is the season will just get better and better from there. So that's how we start. And then what we do is we get to our work. You know, there's always something to be done here on the farm. You know, it starts even in the wintertime. Everybody thinks we take the winters off. We do not. We have 20-some-odd thousand trees to prune every year, every winter. That takes a long time to prune 20,000 trees. And so as soon as we're done picking, we move into pruning. And we start doing that. And this time of the year, we're still thinning some of our fruit. So how we manage our trees, being an orchard takes a lot of work. It's not an easy venture. So we've got to prune them. Then what we have to do is we have to
pruning, I'm sorry.
We have to go in and we pull out part of that tree.
Okay.
We go in, we pull out a certain amount of the branches. Because what will happen is that tree keeps growing.
Yeah.
But we don't want it to get too big. We want it to stay small. Smaller trees make bigger fruit, better looking fruit, especially with the apples. You want to keep it, you want that stuff, you want the apples to have color, you want them to have size. And so the smaller we keep the tree, the better quality the apples are, the better quality the peaches are.
Didn't know that. That's
Didn't know that either, yeah.
What will happen too is they put too much fruit on them too. And so if you leave everything on that tree, especially peaches, they'll end up being just a little bigger than cherries.
Wow.
So we have to go through and by hand pull off a lot of the fruit, and that's how we get the nice big fruit. So that's what we're doing this time of year is we pick first what we need for the store for the day, then we move into starting to thin it, just do all the maintenance of the trees that it takes to get the good quality fruit.
Maybe we can go out with you in a little bit when you...
I'd love to have you come out and help me.
All right. Get my
Appreciate it,
farmer
Jason.
boots on.
Yeah,
That's
you brought
it.
your boots, right?
No.
I brought my pants, you brought your
You
boots.
brought pants.
I do recommend wearing boots and pants in the orchards.
Boots and pants and boots and pants.
Boots
That's
and
right.
pants and boots and
And you
pants.
might, you know, pants are helpful around this time of year too. 'Cause
Always.
We talk about it is mosquito season, so you don't want to get bit up all over your legs. Joe.
No,
you gotta
of
wear
course not.
pants out there.
Gotta wear pants.
Avoiding those pesky mosquitoes can be tough, though. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommends EPA-approved insect repellents containing DEET. There's that tough word again, picaridin, oil of lemon eucalyptus, and many of these repellents are safe for use on children and on pregnant women. Mosquitoes, they can carry serious viruses that we've talked about quite extensively, West Nile, Zika, so it's critical to be on the lookout for certain symptoms in the weeks after being bitten, such as fever, joint pain, and headache, and most important, don't scratch the bites.
You don't know what kind of bacteria are residing under your nails. So if you scratch that area, you could potentially cause an infection.
And Dr. Vias doesn't recommend using an insect repellent with sunscreen in it either, because sunscreen needs to be applied more often, and you don't need to reapply insect spray to the same frequency. Speaking of sunscreens, make sure you wear some when you head out to all the fun outdoors activities this summer. Dermatologists say don't worry if the sunscreen is marketed towards kids versus adults. The ingredients are basically the same. The main thing to pay attention to is the SPF level. Using 30 is preferable, and make sure it says broad spectrum on it. It is 6:18 in the morning right now. Back with more after this.